万事空。
All right. Good evening, everyone. We are going to start our sessions tonight. Let's start with our energy song. Thank you, Sui. Thank you.
Running around in circles day and night for an abundant life, dreaming to have more, hoping for wishes to come true, fighting to win the trophy, searching for answers to life. Time slips away and never comes back. Can't help but think about the purpose of my life. Life is short, so cherish your time. Move forward, enrich your life. Look beyond the trivial things. Abundance is always there. to abundance is so simple. Connecting with the universe brings me an abundant life. Life is now in my own hands. I am grateful for this affinity. Embrace the universal connection. Enjoy success and happiness. Possessing abundance, life after life. Spread this love everywhere, every corner of the world. Pure, unconditional love. Finally, the answer is clear. Abundance is everywhere. Abundance within every single moment. Abundance persevering through the years. Abundance within the palm of my hand.
Running around in circles day and night for an abundant life, dreaming to have more, hoping for wishes to come true, fighting to win the trophy, searching for answers to life. Time slips away and never comes back. Can't help but think about the purpose of my life. So have we ever wondered what is the purpose of our life? And indeed, we are also blessed that in this life we have met Super Life Secret Code. So we're going to sing the next song together as we all want to always move forward.
A voice in my heart helps me move forward. Life is no longer stranded. The world is grand. Life is in my hands. Love always helps me move forward. Always cultivate before time fades away. Time passes in the blink of an eye. We cannot go back.
A voice in my heart helps me move forward. Life is no longer stranded. The world is grand, life is in my hands. Love always helps me move forward, always cultivate before time fades away. Time passes in the blink of an eye. We cannot go back in time. Let's get together and strike forward. As love always helps me move forward, it makes my life shine and be the start of life. It's always bright. And our life is as bright as we are right now because of this amazing encounter that we have met Master Tetsun. So let's sing the next song together. Yeah.
一个奇妙的相遇，认识你，生命找到主题，像是个奇迹。经常想起你，我歌我泣，望着祝福彩你送给你。人的一生里有几许，肩上这背担心，我愿意。朝朝暮暮，我珍惜，感恩这相遇是意，我作意。一个奇妙的相遇，认识你，生命找到主题，像是个奇迹。经常想起你，我歌我泣，望着祝福彩云送给你。一生里有几许，肩上这背担心，我愿意。朝朝暮暮，我珍惜，感恩的相遇是意，我作意。有一种相遇要珍惜，千万年唯一，相契如你。今生过了，还能有机会这真谛，感谢今生的相遇，永追忆。相遇要珍惜，千万年唯一，相契如你。今生过了，还能有机会这真谛，感谢今生的相遇，永追忆。有一种相遇要珍惜，千万年唯一，相契如你。今生过了，还能有机会这真谛，感谢今生的相遇，永追忆。
I met you in a wonderful encounter. Like a miracle, I found a purpose in life. Thinking about you often makes me shed tears. Looking at the beautiful rainbow, I want to send it to you as a blessing. How many times in life, toast this glass with my deepest sincere heart, day in and out, I cherish, I bow to you to thank you for our encounter. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, everyone.
First of all, my deepest gratitude to Master Tetsun, my deepest gratitude to the universe, and deepest gratitude to the Almighty Sun, and of course, my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you. We are seeing familiar faces, we are seeing new faces, and of course, we want to welcome everyone once again to our English session happening here in PPC every Thursday night. My name is Eileen, I'm one of the hosts for tonight, and let's introduce my co-hosts.
Thank you, Eileen. Deeper gratitude to our Master Tetsun, gratitude to the universe, and gratitude to everyone here tonight. Yes, let's resonate our positive energy together because we need more people to resonate together to uplift our positive energy. This is the only English class in Singapore, so let's join us together and invite more friends with us here. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Rebecca. And of course, before we start our session for today, may I first introduce our Master Tetsun. Master Tetsun is a world-leading expert in energy management, a renowned speaker, a top-selling author, a humanitarian, and a Nobel Peace Prize nominee. He's also the founder of Richest Life, a personal and professional growth and wellness center teaching people self-healing and life mastery. Master Tetsun has trained high-tech executives, CEOs, government officials, doctors, and tens of thousands of people worldwide. In 2010, he wrote his first book, Super Life Secret Codes, a life manual that reveals the secret codes of managing energy to create a super extraordinary life. This book has become a global sensation and transformed people's lives all over the world. Since then, Master Sun has written over 70 books now and given tens of thousands of lectures and consultations. His book, Say No to Depression, is a breakthrough in mental health and has been recognized and endorsed by Western and Chinese doctors to help people overcome chronic depression, anxiety, insomnia, and other mental health problems. Master Sun's energy management system teaches people to mobilize their innate natural ability to become a self-generator of positive energy so that they can recharge and take control of their lives. And our deepest gratitude to Master Tetsun, who has founded the Richest Life organization. And at this point of time, I'd like to do a gentle reminder to each and every one of us in this community. We want to promote simplicity and purity. So please refrain from any soliciting and business transaction among each other and refrain from any money laundering issue. And of course, give each and ourselves a chance to see how this system can help us become happier the next moment. So as we are all excited, we see this new banner in the classroom. Have you noticed the new banner in the classroom? So this is the theme banner for our upcoming event in March. As it says, Believe in Love, begin a journey, a golden new journey. So I'm sure everyone has already embarked on this golden journey with us since 2024. And of course, we are all very, very excited because since 2024, the Zuti has always been Huang Jing, Huang Jing, Huang Jing, Huang Jing. So we are all already embarking on the golden journey. But then again, it's whether are we grabbing the opportunity that we have right now. All right, so may I have a show of hands who are joining us for the first time in our English study group class? Don't be shy. Oh, nobody is first time. Very good. As I said, maybe some of them has been left off for a while. And of course, we want to welcome our overseas guests. Our Dato has been with us every week. And of course, we have Eva all the way from Malaysia, and she should be sharing with us later. All right, so before we want to go into our session for today, we just want to encourage everybody first to switch your mobile phone to silent mode so that we do not have any interference during the class. And if at any point of time, if you need to step out to the washroom, please do so, but in a very quietly manner. And if you do need to answer an urgent call, of course, you are welcome to step outside of the classroom so that we have ensure a smooth running of the class. All right, Rebecca?
Yes, thank you, Eileen. Yes, thank you, everyone. Yeah, I see Mr. Ho has came back again. Welcome back soon, and welcome back, and then and everyone's here tonight. Yes, our reading class, we are going to start with our two books, Super Life Secret Code, and then the other book is Say No to Depressions. So we have our reading angel together. First, we're going to read our front page and the back of the book, and let's read together, and we begin. Let's start. Super Life Secret Code. The key to unlock your life by Master Tetsun.
The book
The book
contains
contains
simple
simple
ideas with the power to resolve all your problems and revolutionize your understanding of life. Whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, a Buddhist, or anyone with a different faith or spiritual practice, we all face daily challenges in our unique journey of life. Super Life's secret codes is your compass. The secret codes in this book transcend the boundaries of religions and speak to you from the vast universe. They will end your struggles and bring forth an internal spiritual life full of happiness and wisdom. This book will illuminate your future like a bright sun and brings rich abundance into your life. Your soul will echo with the vibration of the cosmos. These secrets from nature will guide you to be empowered from the infinite cosmic energy and transform the blueprint of your life, embracing the happiness generated by the Super Life secret codes.
All right, we are going to turn to our page 178. We are in our chapter 16, and the first 178 on the first paragraph. We will invite Saint Mays to help us to read, and then later we'll by Esther. Yes. Uncle take 178. We wait for everyone have the page 178. We are going to start on the first paragraph. I know that many.
Okay.
178第一段。All right. Okay. Okay, begin.
Okay.
Thank you.
I know that many lives will have been transformed because of the teaching in this book. But always remember that once success enters your life, never forget the teachings from the universe, which is what lead you to where you are today. After you have read the book and agree with all the teachings in it, and you sincerely study and practice the different techniques, you may feel a lot of disturbance and obstruction which prevent you from doing your daily practice. When you see these signs of negative energy intervene, then you must repent deeply and sincerely. And the more detailed the repentance, the easier for you to walk out of the darkness to welcome your new life. However, if you are not sincere and truthful and have a lot of hesitation, then your chances of receiving a miracle in life will fail, and you will be severely disappointed. Calm your mind and think. Every day, you open your eyes and face all the materialistic objects that make your life easier. Think back to the origin of everything and who gave them to us. What is the material made of? When you use this mentality of thinking the little details, your heart will become softer and you will be more aware of the importance of gratitude. Then you will be able to feel the greatness of the love given by the universe. If you can really reach this step, then your arrogance and self-pride will gradually disappear. Even if you become very wealthy with enormous assets, you must credit and honor your success to the support and help from the universe and all things on earth. No matter how proud and grandiose you are with your success, never be lost in your fame and fortune. Otherwise, everything will be lost. I'm not trying to frighten you with any religious control, but I need to let you know the truth of the universe so that we can have the love and the blessing from the universe to become extraordinary and have a successful life and afterlife. In this world, every success and failure has its path. Those who can see through it can understand but most people cannot handle soon to happen problems. A few years ago, when the American economy was still booming, I saw a vision that Bank of America was going to falter. Then Bank of America changed their logo and the economy plummeted. At that time, I shared this information with some friends, but many of them could not make the connection due to the booming market. In less a year, my prediction came true one by one. This is similar to those who play the stock market. When you know how to read the chart, you will be able to predict the trend of the market. I have the ability to interpret and understand many fields that many people cannot, but I never thought my ability were extraordinary because my abilities were all given by the universe. If everyone in our community, the entire world from the president to the people, can all have the same mentality and constantly give credit and gratitude to every corner of the world, then there will be hope for our world and our planet. Thank you.
Okay, Esther will continue reading. Will the prophecy of 2012 really come true? To be honest, it is very difficult for Master to answer. It is not because Master do not know the answer, but because the universe has given us many warnings. By prolonging the offset of these calamities in hope that the human race can increase the awareness and accept the love from the universe. The ultimate wish from the universe is for the mankind to lead into a new consciousness and not foolishly indulge in these temporary achievements. After all, with the constant advancements of modern technology, we are convinced that humans are in continuous explosions of developments and inventions. But in reality, current human technological success is only the tips of iceberg in the vast of universe. There is still much unknown about the extent of cosmic wisdom. Master used an event that happened in 2010 as another example. Magnitude 7 earthquake struck the border between the US and Mexico in April 2010. Multiple cities surrounding the area also felt the force of nature. In the month following the earthquake, there have been countless aftershocks in the same area with a magnitude between 2 to 5 on the Richter scale. Has anyone thought about this occurrence? Does anyone understand how much the universe loves us? The April 2nd earthquake was supposed to be much greater in magnitude and cause much more damage, but due to some cosmic reason, the universe delayed the offset of such a great catastrophe. The original destruction engineering energy was diverted to remote border areas with less human population as to minimize casualty and damages. Many people do not see this parliament. We need to show gratitude to universe by carrying out our duty on this planet. The first and foremost action, we should take it to share the two life-saving pills of love and gratitude with the rest of the world and proactively unite in changing people's attitude that produce negative energy, which impact our planet in a negative way. We need to start saving our world and not affect the progressions of human race. After the US-Mexican border earthquake, seismologists predicted a major earthquake to occur in California. Many people have also asked Master the probability of this event happening, but Master cannot answer the question. How will this play out with will depend on how we direct and act. It will depend out our awareness and our action in fulfilling our role bound to by the universe. If you recall from the past chapter, the connections between everything in this world and in the universe is changeable, lives and is not static. Our every intent and every decision, yeah or no, is detected by the universe. Will the predicted California earthquake happen? Will the prophecy of 2012 occur? Master have to remind everyone the sad truth that the decisive force is within ourselves to decide what direction we will take. If at this point people still think this sign from the universe are meant or ideas and are only for show and do not bear any significance in our faith as a human race, then it will be difficult for us to advance into a higher consciousness and brighter future. On the contrary, if our wisdom allow us to understand and accept our duty on the earth, to let go our ego and selfishness, to collectively unite together and push forward, then we will not be threatened by the prophecy of spreading love and gratitude to the heart of every soul and to educate and influence people around the world. We need to unite our hearts and illuminate others to create strong positive to rescue our planet from the pending calamities. Thank you.
Thank you, Mei and Esther. Yes, never forget the teaching from the universe and never forget the teaching from our masters. Yes, because we last week while Master on the global class, he mentioned 一天醒来能够呼吸就是收获. Yes, this is the everyday that we are chasing for. And there's a golden words very touch me that Master mentions when the negative energy chasing us and when chased by the negative energy, if one accumulate riches is insufficient, everything is locked up by the universe. So we have to keep cultivations and then do our spiritual practice. So if it's enough 得资粮, what Master says that 有得资粮我们好办事. So everything will be, we need to be sending out love and gratitude very, very often. Very grateful to our Master. Master tell us that spiritual practice, heart must be bright. He mentions on last week, our heart must be bright, must be sincere. You don't practice, then go the other side, and then we do some other bad thing. So our heart, when we are practicing our spiritual, we must be with a bright heart. Very grateful to our Master. And we are going to unmark our new journey, what Eileen mentioned just now. All right, Eileen?
Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, our reading angels, Mei and Esther. And yes, indeed, as we are coming to a closure of this book, right? We're reading to chapter 16. So by next week, we're going to wrap up this book once again. But then again, we always need to always remember the root of where we come from, right? Can you all remember the day you got hold of Superlife Secret Code book? Everyone has a beginning to this journey, right? So some begin your journey through even just online, chance upon some words online, right? Some beginning through a journey by maybe getting a flyer along an MRT station or outside Chinatown Point, right?
Yeah.
I got this book through a friend over a dinner, right? So out of curiosity, I came to this system, and then as time has passed, right? Coming February 8 is my 4th year, passing my 4th year in Superlife Secret Code. And I'm super, super grateful for embarking on this golden journey. Otherwise, I think I'm still be a very egoistic person. I'm still someone that doesn't know how to spread love using gratefulness. I'm still someone who don't know how to love my husband wholeheartedly just because from really genuine loving him because I'm grateful for him. I probably is a very tiger mother at home. All right, my daughter is getting married in another 2 more months. Very excited over it. But because of Master's teaching, Master always remind us, right? 儿孙自有儿孙福. So I do not dictate a single thing of her wedding planning. But I believe if I'm not in Superlife Secret Code, I'll probably be the one telling her what to do. Because I'm so used to detecting people's life. I detect her life since she was young. I dictate what my husband must do the minute he stepped into the door, right? So I realized that I'm actually putting a lot of unhappiness or pressure on the other person. Sometimes they probably, I think in their heart, they think that they can't breathe, right? So I've forgotten that I was being brought up by a very harmonious family, that my mom really gave us a lot of free way, but by guiding us with love and passion over us, I've forgotten how I was actually brought up. So in this system, as I grow in the Super Life Secret Code, I realized that actually my mom back then, you know, being a very, very simple person, the way she brought us up today is really something that I look upon a lot upon her, right? So we always say mothers are great, right? 妈妈是最好的吗？是哈，Esther 在点头。Yeah, especially now that her mother is also in Super Life Secret Code, the more is even better. Esther says 是的, so that's still Esther, by the way. Young Esther and adult Esther. Cannot use the word seal. All right, so we need to remember the roots. All right, we need to remember because all of us are already senior, you know. Wow, but then we have 2 Esther in our house. We have 2 Mr. Ho in our house. Yeah, one very young and then one not so young. Yeah. But then the most important thing is we are all young at heart. Why? Because we have a lot of abundance in our heart. As we sang the first song today, right? So Master always says whenever we plan for the songs, there's always a meaning behind why we path out the song that way, why we put that song in those sequence. Because all Master songs are embedded not only in positive energy, but every single word, you will realize that you can resonate. Okay, so songs are something that is so powerful. Okay, every one of us have a song that we begin with in this journey, in this golden journey. So we don't ever forget how we come upon. So most importantly is when we are one day successful, we need to continue to stay humble. Right? Only being humble, we will start to, you know, be more rich in everything that we do. There are people who are successful, they've forgotten. We also have seen members at what Master also said, they are already on this journey, they are successful, and they've forgotten about how Super Life Secret Code can actually help them. Master always tell us, right, in Super Life Secret Code, the 副作用, the side effect is why. As long as you practice and cultivate the steps accordingly, you will see results very fast. But the side effect is when you see results too fast, you start to sway.
自我良好.
Yes, you start to 自我良好. You think, wow, I already got what I want. Okay, ready. But then, why we always need to every day do our 14 homework, especially reflecting ourselves, looking at the mirror, is because there are more things. There are more things that we need to have affinity in life. All right. So why writing our daily journal is also something that will help us, right, to see what are the things that we need to further improve, so that when we are a better person, we make everybody around us even better. All right, so having said so much, we're excited to bring to you today our Cheryl all the way from Malaysia. She's a very amazing lady. So let's hear from her. We have Eva all the way from Malaysia. Over to you, Eva.
Welcome, Eva.
嗨，感恩太阳神的导师，感恩宇宙天地，感恩太阳公公，感恩艾琳的邀约，也感恩线上的同学们哦。我是伊娃，来自柔佛南马新山，很感恩哦。刚才艾琳有说到，大家应该都会记得第一天是怎么拿到超级生命密码的。伊娃是在2023年7月份遇到太阳圣的导师，然后刚才又很这么巧，一切都是巧安排。每一次当伊娃要做分享的时候，多数都会遇到这一首歌，叫《相遇》。当每次唱到这相遇的时候，真的很感恩。如果在2023年7月没有相遇到导师，真的我不知道伊娃还会不会在这一边来做分享。因为当时其实自己已经在忧郁症跟急躁症。然后其实已经走遍了很多方法，也是之前还没遇到超马的时候，一把也是去一些身心灵课程，花了很多钱，可是回到家里还是无助。当时已经有想过要轻生，然后带着孩子，很感恩天地的不放弃，很感恩天地派了小天使来告诉一娃，太阳圣德导师来了，给自己尝试一下，很感恩自己在。做对了抉择，《弟子规》抉择很重要。当下伊娃就把石马当着再去尝试多一下，石马当活马医。 去到当下的时候，当场的时候，很感恩天地，伊娃从来没有试过这么疗愈过。还没进到阿霞达的那一个的会场，那个音乐已经开始疗愈伊娃的眼泪，当天几个小时不停的流。很奇怪的是，当天整个人很轻松，很轻松，当天也很好睡。感恩到隔天当时导师的大型课程，当下伊娃已经能量很低很低，已经不会有笑容。可是伊娃最记得当天的第二天课程，老师说笑一笑。我也不晓得为什么导师会提起这一段话，笑一笑。很感恩过后，伊娃找回了笑容。这就是伊娃在2023年遇到超马的故事。当学完这一个超马的时候，就好像刚才艾琳也说，超马的副作用是，只要你无法实修，其实真的很多收获。很感恩在超马学习很多很多的智慧，是读书完全都学不到的。很感恩在这一个系统里面，导师教通我们很多，让我们弄通了很多，人生也了悟了很多。所以从以前小时候到现在，种种所遇过的每一件事情，超马里面的每一本书，导师的每一个课程，导师的共修，还有精英会里面字字句句，你都可以找到你全部所要的答案。曾经做错的全部在这一个时候都可以清清楚楚的找到，然后现在就一步一步的去改变自己。当自己改变了，自己真的很多好事贵人都一直出现。以前真的很烦恼，为什么我以前每一次倒霉事都在出现在我的身上？曾经去算命过，因为我的名字叫桂梅，你有这个梅字啊，很倒霉的，不管什么事情都是倒霉，因为同音。可是来到超马，当下其实伊娃有去改名哦，然后来到超马的时候，名字是祖先就是祖宗给的，伊娃又再用回去，也知道命是由自己的，而不是被任何的东西而改变，所以很感恩回到来这一边。就算我用回旧的名字，我觉得我现在没有很倒霉，我觉得我很发光发亮，很感恩导师，很感恩超马，一切荣耀归一天。刚开始伊娃在2023年的时候，伊娃其实还是有辞职在家里没做工，然后当时其实是家庭主妇。当学习超级真密码很多上了导师的每一个课程，真的是自从7月份的2天的课程，伊娃已经就是不药而愈了过后，伊娃就从来不绕过共修，不绕过每一个大型课程。每一个大型课程导师的这个主题是什么，我们都有很大很大的效应。就在去年的黄金人生桥安排，在7月6号跟7月7号上完了过后，回到家里，隔天老板打电话来给伊娃，叫伊娃回去interview。很感恩回去的时候，老板在 interview 的时候就告诉伊娃，interview 嘛，一定会说薪金多少，呃，然后可是当下那时候是7月份，老板其实是要伊娃1月份就1月8号就要马上去就是开工，可是刚好伊娃8月份的时候要跟同学去台湾，就是台湾伊娃想要去台湾看看一下影音展览，然后还有其他课室。伊娃就说：“老板，我可以在9月1号上班吗？不要8月1号。”老板说：“为什么？”哦，因为我有去旅行1个星期，我不好意思，等下才来做工就拿假。老板就说：“没关系呀，你直接1号来，然后你要去上班，你要去玩都好，那1个礼拜就当做有薪假期。”真的很感恩，你看这一个礼物，然后就这样哦，伊娃就得到了这份工作。Interview 过后，隔天就收到的那一个 appointment letter。appointment letter 当然他的那一个薪金 salary 就是告诉你在当天的 interview 的工钱嘛。怎么知道一会在读要签名的时候，诶，为什么里面的那一个数额多了一个25%？哇，真的很感恩天地，一切荣耀归于天。这些真的是 不求自得的一些大大小小的礼物，真的很感恩。过后呢，回到真的很感恩学习超马哦。为什么会这么说呢？因为以前是会离职，是因为之前的无知无明，然后因为不会control 自己的情绪，所以变得自己很急躁、很压力，所以而导致自己也有了这个急躁症跟忧郁症。在学习超马的时候，其实导师要我们放下我执，很多东西都顺其自然，勇敢去面对。所以这一次回到工作的时候，也明了之前犯下的错，必须现在要圆满。所以很感恩，为什么导师要我们秒秒的 GPS？之前我们在寻宝秘籍也曾经有告诉过我们，就是告诉过我们，其实我们的人生像一个 game，就是说你打了第一关，第一关你打不过，你还是一直在重复。所以伊娃回到公司的时候，在看到每一个场景的时候，哇，真的好像就像小四所说的那部戏，那部戏其实已经是重演，可是主角还是伊娃。所以很感恩在超马让伊娃很明显的知道我应该要怎么去做，用什么心态去面对每一个的挑战。所以这一个我们在学习的这一个14样功课里面的秒秒 GPS，还有每一天的爱与感恩，这一些用这些润滑剂来帮我们来破关。所以真的很感恩，在这一年，去年8月开始回去做工，到现在，伊娃在2025年的这个业绩，每一个月是翻了3到4倍的，真的很感恩。因为在超马每一本书都有密码，只要你来学习，只要你懂得怎么去用这一个密码来做实验，因为超级生命密码就是实验平台。当你用这些密码来去做实验的时候，你就可以看到实证，实证就是那一个成果。所以在超马每一天都是实验课程，有很多密码来让你去做实验。在这边不只是说，就是说在公司这边真的，先生曾经告诉一把呃，你已经学了超马这么久，你应该用超马的方法来应用在你的工作。其实先生有陪伊娃一起去上导师的大型课程，然后他觉得导师他上了2次大型课程过后，他就告诉伊娃，I 100% support you，你可以跟随导师。所以其实先生有看到就是导师说的微言大义都是来帮助我们人，都是来帮助我们世人的。所以在我面对这些工作问题的时候，先生有看伊娃，有在观察伊娃到底有没有用导师教的方法来应用在工作上而去过关。所以真的很感恩导师的教导。然后除了这一些，在面对一些，因为伊娃是做行销的，所以有时候看到你继续做，得资粮真的很重要，不管是内功还是外功，也不要去想你到底有多少得资粮，做就是了。当你在做的时候，你可以看到很多很奇妙、很奇妙的事情，一件件事情都发生。伊娃以前的这一个顾客，已经跟进了10年，有2个顾客跟进了10年都没有办法跟他做到 sales。可是学了超码过后回去的时候很自然的这2位顾客现在都是伊娃的大顾客，然后 payment 也是很好的，所以真的很感恩。还有另外一件事情，就是还有一件事是，伊娃在回去的时候，在工作上有一个很大的这一个 tender，就是million 的 tender，在 tender 中的时候过后，突然间因为有一些状况，然后可能就是说ready，还有一些东西还没 ready，所以这一个工作就完全没了。可是间中有一个声音告诉伊娃就是因为你自己本身没有 ready，你必须要马上提升，看一下到底有什么东西少了，然后赶快提升，去 get ready，另外一个新的 tender。就这样当下原本其实是很伤心，有点很纠结的，这么大的我回来才第1单呢，这么大的 order 为什么可以走掉？ 当下这一个声音一闪过的时候，伊娃就赶快调整自己的心情，然后马上转念。你看，就是14样功课的其中一个。一念一转的时候，放下的时候，马上跟就是全部人盯，然后再谈看一下，再重整一下自己有什么东西，我们有什么东西还没有 ready 的，来接这些订单。过后一调整心情的时候，隔一个星期又有多一个 tender 进来，伊法反而是用高价来拿到这一个订单，比之前那一个我输掉的那个订单还有利润，所以真的很感恩在超马的这一些实验，让伊娃每一次关关难过关关过，然后最近这一个大礼物拿到了。过后，其实礼物真的是有很多，一般只是大概抽几个大样的来告诉分享。过后呢，最近也是有多一个单子，是这一个单子呢，在 tender 的时候，从来这个产品是不能进到particular 的一个 project，可是很感恩的是，天地要给你那一秒嘛就可以给你，就这样这一秒进去。很 surprise 的，一把的这一个 company 的这个 brand 竟然能进到这个大型工厂去，所以真的很感恩天地，若无天地何来风，真的很感恩，和一把的分享到在这边感恩大家的聆听，感恩。
感恩 Eva. All right. Wow, isn't it amazing? Okay, so I'm sure most of you can understand her sharing, but because this is an English session, please allow me to do a quick summary of her sharing. So Eva has actually chanced upon this system in 2023 in July, and she's indeed very blessed, right? The first time she get to know this system already master is physically in Malaysia, and she get to attend this event. So prior to this event, she's actually someone suffering from depression. She was already on the verge of actually ending her life with the children. And of course, she was very glad that at that time, her friend introduced her to go to this workshop in July in Malaysia, in Axiata, and she made the right choice. Okay, and before she actually entered the hall, just by listening to those backgrounds, music and the songs, she was already in tears. So sometimes why are we in tears when we listen to master song is because first, we may be touched by certain of the words. Second, we probably will be resonating with some of the lyrics. And that's where actually the other thing is that our soul is actually being cleansed. Okay, so she was like probably enjoying herself. Even I think at some point of time she did fall asleep, but she just feels so happy right after the concert. And on the next day during the workshop, being her first time experiencing the workshop, and she says prior to that she's someone that already forgotten how to smile, right? Because she's a depression person, probably in some very not in a high peak of her life. So she already forgotten how to smile. And in fact, it was very strange. At that point of time, Master said something like 笑一笑. Okay, so sometimes you'll be very surprised that you may think, hey, how come Master talking to me? So he always tell us, right, if you think I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. So because of that, she learned to smile again, and she's been smiling since then. If you have not heard her sharing about that time, I wouldn't believe that she's someone that don't smile. Because every time I see her, she's always on the big smile, right? Yes, and of course, she want to remind everybody that going back to Master's bookshops and all his books and coming to all the study classes is where we actually resonate our positive energy. And that's where we can, through all the Master's teachings, we can actually find all the solutions relevant to help us overcome obstacles of our life. So after transiting upon, cultivating in this journey, she has met a lot of life benefactor, and she is really looking more and more glowing. And in fact, she was sharing to us that her Chinese name carry a Chinese character that is like the Tao Mei, the Mei. So it's like a bad luck, you know. So probably before Super Life Secret Code, you will be thinking, oh, Gai Ming la, whatever, right? But because she is in Super Life Secret Code, she know as long as we use the right method, with the universe blessings, as we learn to take charge of our life, then it doesn't matter what is our Chinese name's character. So from all the events that she has attended, she has actually received a lot of gift. And one of the few things she has actually achieved a lot is actually in her career. Right after the July July 767events, the next day she actually gotten an interview. and she has successfully gotten the job. So in fact, during the interview, she was telling the boss that she wants to start work only in September because she has already a prior travel plan to go to Taiwan to meet with our Yin Yun Zhang and some other and visit the classroom over there. But surprisingly, being a new boss, you say it's okay, just start work in July and then still go on your break for that 1 week. Right? Usually bosses will be like, no, you want to take this job, you better cancel your leave. Okay, so but the boss allowed that. And when she was given the employment letter to sign off, it was to her surprise that the salary stated there was actually 25% higher than what was negotiated. Okay, so as she now, she learns how to take control of her life, she learns how to let go her ego, so she is able to, what we always must remind everybody, what Master says, that we need to meow GPS. We need to always GPS ourselves. Okay, and she mentioned during last year, I think when we were all on this 寻宝秘籍, the golden treasure quest, we keep reminding ourselves that actually our life is like a game, right? You level up, but if you level up and if you don't maintain, then sometimes you have to go back down one more level. You have to repeat your level. So she remind every one of us, we have to continue to using the superlight secret code methods to overcome all our daily challenges. And in fact, while practicing in this journey, putting all the practice into reality, her work performance, as she's in sales, her work performance over the last few months have actually upfold by 3 to 4 times every month. Okay, and as she found a lot of, she uncovered a lot of secret code in all master's books, as Super Life Secret Code is a way for us to actually do experiment so that we know how this system can actually help us improve our life. So in fact, very glad that her husband has attended 2 times of events with her, though he's not in the journey on a regular basis, but he supported her to focus on this cultivation journey and constantly remind her if she has actually practiced what master is teaching. So I think she has a very good record in her sales. One is she was able to actually get customers that she has been following for 10 years, but with no result. And after using Superlight Secret Code method, and after and then she was able to make them right now her biggest customer. And one very big achievement was she was at one time she lost a $1 million tender, but there was a voice telling her that because she is not ready to handle a $1 million tender. And then we're telling her that you should go and focus on the next bigger tender. So she uses mind switching. Okay, she continued to uplift herself, and really, to the universe blessing, she has secured another bigger tender with a higher price. Okay, and there's another project that she also secured for the company is that usually her product is not really easily acceptable in probably some industry. And then with this blessing from the universe, they are able to actually make a breakthrough. So she remind everybody, all we need to do is just keep doing the right things, and naturally our positive energy will rise and our merits bank will just keep increasing. All right, Rebecca?
Yes, thank you, Eileen. Thank you, Eva. Very great sharing. Always think about Master tell us that 做天地事. So we have to keep remember, we have to keep moving what we need to do because we have received gifts from the universe. Our life is not easy. What she mentions, even those talking about name Dao Mei, her name. My son actually got a name by Jing Zi of one of the site is actually in Mandarin is 一把刀. So that time I got nowhere to do. I go and look for fortune teller. That fellow asked me to change his name also. I have removed the Tao, but the thing won't change. Her character also won't change until I met Chao Ma. So that time I also get a lawyer to change her name even in the IC. So there is nothing help. So besides, it's very grateful that we met Superlight Secret Code. I met Superlight Secret Code by giving a book from one of her friends, and I heard that moment actually she turned her new life, new path, and then she actually print out 1,000 books in a party, and then she distribute books to everyone. And same like we actually received a very, very good gift from the universe and also by Master, and then we actually do a sharing here. That's very grateful to Eva also. Last week, I just called her by Jennifer, and we tell her that I have a friend. She is in need of Superlight Secret Code. In the morning, we contacted her, given her my friend's address in Indah, Bukit Indah, and in the evening time, she met my friend, and she took a photo and showed me. So fast, I tell her, we must have learned from her. Because in Singapore, even though in Singapore is so near, sometimes we say, when we want to get books for people, people will tell us that, 今晚啊,明天啊,后天啊, 一个礼拜啦, it's always never move on to the actual one. So it's like Eva, when the universe has arranged and she met up my friends, it's very grateful to everyone. It's all arranged by the universe. But what Master said, 没有缘分的话, even how you try, you also can't make it. So we have to believe in, and then we will receive more love. Love and gratitude is always in our first step. All right, thank you. Eileen?
In fact, our this 漂亮姐姐 behind is also introduced in by Eva, 对吧？
Oh, Eva.
Yes, yes.
Ah.
Eva actually.
Oh.
Yes. So you see, actually, all this, 孩子对，感恩。
Wow.
So you see, I didn't tell this 姐姐 that Eva is sharing today, but 姐姐 is here to listen to Eva's story. So you see, 天地的巧妙安排
Right.
is something that is beyond our imagination, right? And Eva is she's very, very passionate in introducing the system to the right people, because we always want to know that sometimes people are really in need of the system. People are really in need of a true system that can teach us the right method to actually overcome challenges in our life. So Eva is someone that I really see her going around. You just call her, she will help you. Yeah, that day, one of our not ex-member, one of our member who was here, I think more than a year ago, and because of her, she wasn't ready for the system. So I just stay in touch, not very pushy. So once in a while, I just send greetings. And that day, she just suddenly texted me, she wants to settle down in JB. And then I already asked Eva to, why don't you contact her? All right, maybe from the same hometown, they speak the same language, then it's easier. And very thankful. That was the same day that you also asked her to talk to your friend. So Eva also contacted her. So you see, sometimes maybe someone you introduce to them at that time, they are not ready yet. It's okay. 导师 always tell us 缘分未到. So it's okay, right? But then if there's a chance, this person may come back, or if you do a regular contact, this person one day will need, actually in this world, I think everybody needs supervised secret code system. It's whether do they have the blessings at that moment to really come in touch. Okay, everybody needs, but not everybody is suitable, right? Because some people, especially we only want people who are kind-hearted. So all of you seated here are very kind-hearted. So now let's turn to each other and tell each other, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for you.
I'm grateful for everyone's too.
Yes.
Thank you.
Grateful for everybody. You must be grateful for every moment. Yeah, Amy has been a very busy lady, but each time she comes back, she goes glowing and glowing and glowing. Yeah, and she has changed so much also since the first day she come. Yeah, now she can sing Chinese songs also, Yeah, I remember the first time she come, she's like, oh, cannot understand her. But now she can sing Chinese songs. So it's always our choice of whether we want to make things better for ourselves. All right, so are we ready for our second?
Yes, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Yes, we are going into our second book. Say No to Depression. This is another good books that Master have. And then what Eva mentions, there is the digits and there is 2 secret words in the books. So everyone who wants to find out the answer, please go to get our book and introduce to everyone on this book. We are going to invite our reading angel, Mr. Siu. And then today we got Krista also. Let's begin on the front page and the back page of the book.
Ready?
Uncle take, oh. Okay, let's begin. Mr. Siu, thank you.
Okay, Super Life Secret Codes. Say no to depression. Everything you need to know about depression and how to beat it by Master Tex Sun. Say no to depression. Shares everything about depression and clarifies that many unexplained illnesses and their root causes. If you do not change, energy will not shift. Ultimately, you will be stuck. Many people belong to a high-risk group that potentially can suffer from depression, and there is a good chance that you and I are one of them. The rapid modernization of society, which is not parallel to spiritual development, has caused more and more people to plunge into depression. This book provides the secrets and simple practices to activate your innate self-healing superpowers that will liberate you from years of stored energy and pain. At one time or another, about half of us will experience some kind of mental health or emotional problems, and many will turn to a doctor for help and support. I recommend reading this book as it contains the essential tools needed to overcome challenges in life.
Okay, we are going to turn to our page 65. Our chapter
6.5.
6.5, positive energy is the best natural barrier.
Okay, we start.
第65页
可以吗？
Mr. Oh, got it, huh? Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Tiu, thank you.
Positive energy is the best natural barrier. Prevention is better than treatment. Positive energy is the best natural barrier. Follow the laws of universe and resonate with the universe, and you can receive blessing from the universe. If depression continues to intensify, then pain will increase, and you will suffer tremendously. First, you must find sunlight. Then gradually increase the amount of sunlight into the room. Do not add too much light too quickly. If this happens, the spirit will not be able to adapt and this exercise will backfire. When your heart is wide open, there is no pressure. Depression can last from years to decades. When the stress pushes you over the edge, the effect can be devastating. The analects of Confucius states, the past is irreparable, but there is still time to make changes for the future. From now on, watch out for signs of low energy and depressions. With many things going on in life, if you are consumed by pain and negative energy, it is difficult to do well in life. Pressure intensifies as it reaches maximum capacity within a certain space. Imagine your heart is wide open. Then this is the pressure you feel as strong as you think it is. With the blessing of the universe, depression goes away. Merit building requires daily accumulation. So do not wait until the last minute to begin. You must continuously build. There is no time for a pause or a break. This is how you can solve your problems permanently. Everything in life comes from energy. The results of your life is the report card of how much merit you have accumulated. Many problems in life seems unsolvable, but with Super Life Secret Codes system, find a solution is a breeze. When you have blessing from the universe, depression goes away.
Gratitude to the Master Sun, gratitude to the universe, gratitude to heaven and earth. Life is like a play, and oftentimes the plot is not what you want. Everyday life is like a play. To have an amazing play is difficult because it is related to the positive and negative energy from our past lives. Therefore, we cannot control everything. Think about whether you have had the following experience. Many times you want to have an amazing play. However, you are haunted by family and life challenges that lead to many other things going wrong. Currently, you have no way out and you are facing enormous pressure in life. Are you committed to finding the solution? In fact, you are already on the path to solving your problems. Be brave and strive forward. Chapter 4. Say goodbye to depression by applying the right methods. Secret weapons to overcome depression or manic depressive disorder. Super Life Secret Code System is essential for fighting depression. The concepts set forth in the book are antidotes to overcome depression or manic depressive disorder. There are countless switches in the body, and if the bad switch is accidentally turned on, a lot of trouble comes along with it. The solution depends on the adequacy of energy and merits. This is the biggest problem-solving factor. I would rather be old than owe others. There is a saying, the wolf has a winning game when the shepherds quarrel. If you take advantage of others to get what you want, be certain that someone is nearby looking to take advantage of you. In the end, there is no real winner. One case is the owner of a well-known casino, and at the age of 50, he was making a lot of money but was suffering from depression. It was very bad, and he had to leave his job to seek medical attention. His condition was the effect of his casino, which caused many gamblers to lose money. In some cases, some people went bankrupt and some even lost their businesses, families, or committed suicide. The lessons here are we should be honest and virtuous. Do not be arrogant or complacent. Follow the I would rather be owed than owe others ideology. If you do take advantage of others, karma will serve you and the consequences are unimaginable. Thank you.
All right, we pass the mic to Mr. Siu to do a sharing. Mr. Siu, thank you.
Okay, I just briefly summarize what we have gone through. One of the statements is prevention is better than cure. So as positive energy is our best natural barrier against depression. Depression can last for years and results can be devastating. Okay, many people could have been having depression. A lot of them, even though they see doctor, they do not do anything. That means they do not initiate themselves to try to help themselves. So if you leave it alone, it can be very devastating. People really, like just now, you can see the lady talk about her thoughts of even committing suicide. So this thing do happen. If you keep quiet, continue to let it be. If you don't try to do anything else to help change it, it will happen. So in the philosophical extract of Confucius, we can change the past, but we can always hang on, always change our future. That means if we don't do anything to whatever we are doing in our past, then we can't change our future. Problems and depression goes away with universe blessing. That's through our daily accumulation of merits. As we learn for SLSC, we need to improve, gain our merits to learning a 弟子规 and all the things that we kind of work that we are doing. Our daily life is like a play. We always face with different life challenges. If you are committed to find a solution, you are already on the way to solving your problems. SLSC is our essential for fighting depression. We have many switches on our body, and when some bad switches is accidentally switched on, troubles will come along. The solution depends on our energy and merits we accumulate. I think that's the summary I'm going through after reading these few pages. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Siu. Yes, talking about this chapter, talking about people who got depressions and then committed suicides. One day we'll get Jaslyn to come in to share in English class because Jaslyn, my sister, the husband went into depressions and that suffered for about 4 to 5 years. And Jaslyn was in a nightmare. Every night they not go back home to sleep because either they go home, the loan shark the loan shark will come and disturb them. They will come and knock the door, come and throw the paint on their house. And I remember one of the lunar night, Chinese New Year, that's the loan shark come and throw the paints to their house and then affected the neighbor. The neighbor want them to clean it within that night. So Jaslyn and her daughter in the midnight, 2 to 3 o'clock, they take the whole night to clean out the paint. So depression is not easy to cure. They have to treat by themselves. Nobody can help them if they are not listening because their soul is no longer there. They don't know what they are doing. So when they come back, they look for money. He will just beat out Jaslyn, my sister. And then after a while, he attempted a few, committed suicide. But on the third time, I think he have actually burned himself in a charcoal in the toilet. So he actually died on I think after a few hours. So that time was difficult time, very, very difficult time. But within a year, she moved out to the house and then we started Superlife Secret Code. She gotten the book, but she didn't start yet because that time was very, very depressed. And she's already into depression. She's been seeing doctors, she's been taking medicines, but it can't help. So when she got the Superlife Secret Code, and then she started, she look at my change first. Initially, I started Superlife Secret Code. And then my sister, because we used to gather on Saturday night, they wonder where this Rebecca go every Saturday. Last time, our Gongshu is on Saturday afternoon. So they wonder where I go every Saturday. Saturday, they see I start to change. I start to change because I follow Di Zi Gui. I rarely talk about more things, talk bad about things. So we talk about more on real positive energy. So they start see me change, and then Jaslyn start to change. She start to read the Superlife Secret Code. It's not this very miracle thing. Jaslyn joined in because her nail, in her whole life, she's 50 something coming to 57. In her whole life, because she got thyroid, very bad thyroid, and then plus the family problems, then the nail has never grown. She got no nail, no toenail, no fingernail. Yeah, because that with medical terms, we know that because of thyroid problems. But got one night, I look at her. I said, sis, don't you try out Superlife Secret Code? Do a repentant. The third day, she start do repentant. 1 month later, her nails start to grow. So this miracle happens. So we just cannot explain what Master said. There is cannot explain when the universe just want to deliver the gift to you. It's just that the moment you can grab it. And from there, she start to come out. She walked through from the dark path, and then she's now very happy. And her daughter start working already. It's very blessing from the universe and with the Master. Grateful to Master. Yeah, Eileen.
Yes, in fact, there's a lot of people walk out of depression using Superlife Secret Code. So upcoming on February 28th, where we have our 信任爱拥抱幸福分享会. Okay, this is hot from the oven. Thankful for Rebecca to help me to pick this up, and Derek just delivered over. So you are the first one who actually get to see this flyer. So in fact, it's a important event. It's going to be the weekend after Chinese New Year. Okay, so pick up this flyer if you can during your Chinese New Year. If you can chance upon any family members who wants to find out a little bit more, why are you always so busy going to People's Park? Share this flyer with them. Okay, bring a friend, because this time round we have limited seats because we will encourage everybody to bring new member, because we have all the way from Malaysia. We have our Jia Junjie and Nan Jiange coming to Singapore all the way to share with us in person their story. And we also have Su Zhen. Okay, she's also another amazing lady who has actually changed so much, and she also walked out of depression using Superlife Secret Code. Of course, not forgetting, we have Esther Papa, okay, sharing for the first time in our love and sharing session. And of course, we have Annie. For those who have heard Annie's story, her story 真的是百听不厌的，真的是百听不厌。Because 对，在 MacPherson 啊，没有这个不用啊，人来就好，然后带一位新朋友来更好啊。Okay, so it's on February 28, 2月28. All right, so we have prepared a very amazing program for you that day. Of course, besides listening to their stories, we have also prepared a buffet for you. And most importantly, we want everybody to benefit and from this system and hear from this 5 of them how this system can actually make them who they are today. Okay, so this is a really an amazing combination. This time we managed to get all these sharers. So do grab the opportunity. That will be a great chance for you to bring new people so that they can hear of how their testimony, and then hopefully we can invite your friends to join us in this 信任爱黄金星辰 happening in March 14 and 15. Okay, Master will be in US, but all of us from around the world will be logging in online. So in Singapore, we will be at having this event at Jurong E2I for both days. So do join us on that day. If you have not secured your tickets, let us know. We are more than happy to help you get hold of the tickets. All right. Okay. And now we want to invite our Esther Mei. Yes, like.
感恩导师，感恩营运长，感恩主持人的邀约，感恩各位超马家人。嗯，我是 Esther，我是 Malaysia，然后一家人定居在新加坡，然后目前在台湾读大学，现在寒假就是回来过新年，然后再回去台湾。对，呃，我会来超马是因为妈妈就是在疫情的时候接触到超马，然后我就跟着妈妈一起来，就没有想那么多，就一起参加导师的活动。记得第一次参加是导师2021年8月的圆满爱幸福报道。当时就是参加导师的活动过后，就发现诶，好像自己有一点改变，然后就是最大的收获就是与家人的关系圆满，因为之前就是在家里就是可能跟家人讲话，可能一下子会让气氛变到很冷，对，然后与弟弟的感情也不是很好，就会随时吵架这样子。对，然后经过跟就是去导师的活动过后，以及在24年去美国团回来，就有很大的转变。一家人去美国团回来，就是跟弟弟的关系也慢慢的转变，就到很像现在回来新加坡，他会说就是要跟自己一起睡。以前是完全不会哦，就是很抗拒跟自己待在一起，对，然后连讲话都可能都要吵架这样子。现在他就连Esther 回来过后，他就叫我去接他放学，是非常的感动，对。然后与爸爸妈妈的关系也非常的圆满。以前就是可能动不动就是会吵架这样子，现在就是可以一起坐在一起一起聊天，对。然后还有最大的收获是学业，以前自己就是怎么读自己的英文都是59分到60分，对，一直不能再高。但参加老师去年6月28的活动，突然间英文就是直接上到98分，对，到现在成绩就是也是一直待在90多分，对，然后还有就是自己也非常感恩导师的引领，就是让自己能够在台湾读书，因为之前自己要去台湾的时候很坚决要进另外一所大学，非常的坚决，然后也是2024年2月到美国团询问导师过后。非常感恩机缘巧合下，就是就是自己被安排到现在的大学，比之前那所还要有名哦，也非常好。就是在这间学校遇到很多贵人，就是我的老师，还有我的朋友，对，然后就是在困难的时候能够帮助自己，然后还有就是在去年6月28号的导师大型活动过后，自己改变的是自己的讲话， 之前就是不敢面对这样多人讲话，会很紧张，就讲不出话，然后还有讲话会卡卡，然后现在就是因为参加导师活动过后，发现自己就是讲话会变得很顺、很自然，也会很喜欢跟人家沟通。还有就是也是导师活动过后遇到贵人，就是因为自己时常扁头痛，对，然后遇到一位刮痧的阿姨，就帮自己刮痧，然后就是跟着自己很长时间的扁头痛，已经就是好掉了。对，也是因为自己以前受伤，对，然后还有一直长期吃那些比较对身体不好的一些食物，比较凉的，对，然后现在慢慢戒口也，扁头痛也远离了自己。还有就是9月，自己也非常感恩爸爸妈妈，让自己能够自己去到美国团，回来也是有很大的收获。就是回来，发现就是对自己不好的人事物都远离了自己，也离开了自己，对，然后还有自己的成绩，也因为去美国团回来之后，全部成绩就是在80到90分，对，然后还有一件事情就是，在12月上了导师的活动，自己也有担任现场的志工，对，非常的感恩有这个机缘，能够在大型活动担任志工。最感恩的是，就是活动之后自己遇到一件事情，就是朋友，就是我们有就是在台湾，就是上课会有一群朋友一起嘛，然后突然间回来之后，就发现为什么很像被排挤，就是他们大概6、7个，就是没有要理自己，然后自己就被孤立在那边。然后过后自己就很伤心，不懂为什么他们要这样子对自己，因为他们在嗯圣诞节的时候有去玩，就有瑞婷没有去，对，然后过后自己也想不明白，然后突然间有一天很突然的打给妈妈，就问妈妈为什么会这样子，然后妈妈就问就是有没有反求诸己，自己想一下，好像是可能是自己的，可能平时的动作语气不好。对，然后可能让他们讨厌还是什么，也非常感恩就是这个能让瑞婷提点到瑞婷，就是自己的可能习气那些还要再加强。对，然后很刚巧，因为这件事情，然后那天又上了营运长的富有交流会，刚好就提点到瑞婷，一句话，就是因为提点到瑞婷一句话是，就是有2个人走在路上，就是有一个是向往自己的目标，那个人他就一直往这目标走。第二个就是他会一直看着旁边的人，就是跟着那个人的想法，他就会一直关注那个人，可是，在半路跌倒，他就会越来越慢。所以这个就提点到瑞婷，就是要向着自己的目标，不要一直向着别人的想法。对，因为自己很喜欢就是听人家的意见，看人家想法，然后有时候会拿来做比较，让自己越来越就是很烦恼，就是为什么会这样子，就是让自己起烦恼心。也非常感恩提点到瑞婷，就是要不要一直向着别人的就不要一直看着别人的想法而往前，要为自己着想。对，非常感恩，也因为来到了超马，自己得到了很多礼物，还有就是让自己更加开心。以前的自己就是很容易想不开，然后就是每天都就是很伤心，可能就自己憋着，然后就很辛苦这样子。
加油 Esther. She's always a bright girl, very, very bright girl. Yeah, 加油啊. She got many things to share. Just now she told me she got many, many things to share. You see how our young girls, how our young ladies learn Super Life Secret Code. Full of gratitude, full of gratefulness, and all the way through for the parents. And you remember Jennifer last time was sharing, and when she got was very bad in their in last time in Malaysia, the girls are still young, and when she got very angry time, she would throw the knife to Esther. And that moment after Super Life Secret Code, you see how Esther is here to do sharing. What a different change. Yeah, 加油哦，Esther 继续。你有很多礼物啊。那我们来到你，你改变了很多啊。See, she is well prepared. She's here for sharing. She had put on our 天颜 scar is so nice, so beautiful. 好漂亮哦。
也非常感恩导师，感恩营运长，就是每次在自己困难的时候，都会一直提点瑞婷，然后引领瑞婷，就是走向更好的就是目标。非常感恩，也非常感恩自己的父母，就是不放弃自己，就是一直在后面一直支持自己，然后就是让自己就是不要想那么多，所以非常感恩，谢谢，祝福
好的，感
大家新
恩。
年快乐，身体健康，感恩。
Thank you, thank you. 感恩 Esther.
All right. Wow, 真情流露的 sharing is always the best sharing. Okay, please allow me to do a translation in short. So she's currently still schooling in Taiwan. Okay, she's back here on a holiday. So she started to join this system because of the mother. Back then, since the mom is in this system, she just tagged along. Her first event was actually in August 2021. And right after that, she did start to see some changes in herself. Especially, she has improved her relationship with her family because she realized that she has changed her way of speaking to her parents, and also she used to quarrel a lot with her young brother, Asiang, right? A very active Asiang, but very, very cute Asiang, So, and at that time, because of the age gap, so they always have a lot of so small fights. Okay, and back in 2024, the whole family went onto the Las Vegas trip, the trip that Ellen is going to embark very, very soon. Okay, and then right after the trip, she realized that, in fact, during the trip, she realized that the relationship with the brother became even better and better. And right now, to her surprise, now that this time when she's back in Singapore for a holiday, a younger brother actually wants to stay closer to her. He has never wanted to sleep with her on the same bed in the same room, and now he asked to sleep together with her. He will ask her to go and fetch him after class. Okay, so these are very, very amazing achievement that just come because of universe blessings. And right now, she can actually chit chat with her parents better because I think as the whole family is learning in this system, everybody's art of speaking has definitely improved. Okay, and she has tremendous good development in her education. She used to only score English about 59 to 60 marks, but after the 628, 629 event, which is last year, suddenly her English, she's got 98 points. And since then, she has been able to maintain at always around 90 marks. And she's very grateful for her master who has given her guidance. And that's where she is right now in Taiwan. When she was back then, she was actually very insistent to go to another university to study. And during the US trip, she has actually received a lot of blessings from the master in the universe. And after her trip, she came back, she received that she was successfully enrolled into the current uni she's in, but it's actually an even better uni than the one she wanted to join. And after the all these master's workshop, she realized that she has improved a lot on her way of speaking. She used to be very timid. She won't be able to speak in front of so many people, but right now she's so brave, and confident standing out there speaking to all of us. Her speaking became more and more fluent. And of course, with the dedication in this cultivation journey, she has also came across a life benefactor who has actually helped her to treat her migraine issue. And she used to take a lot of unhealthy food intake. Now she learns to make better choices, and because of that, her health definitely has improved. and very thankful for her parents who let her go on the US trip alone in last year, September 25th. So September 2025. So we did saw beautiful photos where she was with, I think that time was Mei Ting Liao, right? If I'm not wrong, 是吗？是9月份是美婷吗？哦，盛美 yeah, with 盛美 one of the sister. So they were all together on the trip. And of course, she realized that all her bad things, and after this trip, bad things and bad people, there was a bad influence starts to drift away from her naturally. So her education has got even better. And in fact, yes, I saw her personally in December event in Taiwan. She was a volunteer, very, very calm and very, very steady. She really put up a very good show as a volunteer, and she was actually doing registration. So I keep seeing her smiling, 很淡定, very, very 淡定. Yes. So and then after the event, she actually had a small incident. She used to have a group of friends who they always hang out together. And then she realized that how come she was not being invited to a Christmas gathering that few of them got together. So she called up her mom and asked or tell the mom about the situation. And Jennifer just asked her, did you do any self-reflection? Was there something that you have done or things that you have said that actually annoyed your group of friends? And she starts to have uncovered all her bad habits that she needs to improve. And of course, she is a regular attendees at this in Taiwan, especially in the Tuesday Fuyo class that's hosted by our COO, Miss Angel Huang. I also joined in Singapore and the Malaysia classroom. And there was a analogy that Miss Angel Huang quoted. There was two people walking on the street, one going towards their own personal goal, while the other one is just a follower. And that's where they always get a lot of hiccups and face a lot of obstacles because you're just purely a follower and not doing things like what you want to do. So she realized that she need to set the goals and she need to move forward to achieve the goals that she wants to have in this life. She's right now a very happier person, a very happy child. She used to be a very gloomy girl, but now she's not. I see her in Taiwan. She's always so happy, so energetic. She's the one who direct us. Where's the driver picking us? We follow her. Yeah, and then she would say, go this way, go that way. We just follow. And then I can see Xiang and her relationship has improved so much. She's always very quiet when we were all talking during the dinner, but she will always pick up very important points and then she will join in a conversation with us. So I'm very happy to see how she has grown from a young lady to now an even brighter lady. Okay, very calm and steady, right? And I still remember the first time when she come to the classroom, she sometimes cannot stay focused, right? Yeah, then Xiang also even more cannot stay focused because it's so active. But then I look at her now every day. She's always so disciplined and so dedicated in coming back to the classroom. Because why? Coming back to the classroom is our 充电站. This is like a petrol station, right? When your car lack of petrol, you need to top up. But you need to top up the right kind of petrol, right? Imagine your EV car, you cannot go and put petrol. Right? Yeah, so if you're a petrol-driven car, you cannot go and put diesel. So you need to go to the right source of place for you to top up. So same thing, right? Why we need to come back to our classroom? Because over here, everybody are on high positive energy. We are all here for a common goal. What? A goal to be a happier person so that we can be a valuable person, then we can actually help other people add values to their life. So she is right now, in fact, I also see the way the family communicate. She communicate with the father and the mother. They are very different from what I saw a few years back because all of them know how to respect each other right now. So we don't use as a parents to pressure the young lady. So even the way Jennifer talked to her has changed so much. I witnessed it myself because I was with them for almost a good 3 to 4 days. So every day we were together. So, and I'm very happy for them. And very importantly, she also said that all this while, her parents have never given up on her and has always been guiding her. And of course, because she knows what she wants in life, she has made the right choice. And with the universe blessing, and she always has got the blessing and guidance from Master and our COO, Miss Angel Huang. So congratulations to Esther. All right, 加油. Yes. When are you going to graduate? How many more years to graduate? 2 more years? Yeah, 2 more years. So you'll see her often in and out whenever she's on holiday. And she make very, very yummy cakes. I get to taste it in Taiwan. Yeah, very, very yummy cake. Yes. Uncle Dick. Let's pass the mic to Uncle Dick. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Uncle take now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, come.
在呀，Hello，
Yes.
祝大家老师们、大家们晚上好。
好。
我个分享给大家。等一下啊，我
慢慢来，
不要，
不紧张。
我用华语跟answer给你们听。现在开始啊。
好。
我希望大家啊，2026年到来啊，大家加油啊，为2026年一起进步，提升自己。祝大家新年快乐，步步高升，身体健康。谢谢大家，晚安。还有英文解释啊。
好，还有英文解释。
Every happy and God bless you, joyous and good. Call Mr. Joe or continue into and the road brother in the 2 to set here. Thank you. Good night.
Wow. Getting more and more clearer, right? Yeah, he says, bless you. He said, happy. He said, thank you, good night. So precise. Yeah, so you see, so everybody is always very, very happy whenever we come back to the classroom. So it's very important to stay connected with the right source of energy. So in master's class, of course, not forgetting every Sunday is a global online class, 网络公修课. Okay, so always come back to the classroom on Sunday. If you can, always come to the classroom because seeing him on screen and listening at home is very different. Okay, and of course, if you come to the classroom at the end of the session, you get to do your visualization practice led by Master Ted-san. Okay, and of course, there are a lot of events happening around Singapore as well. So besides People's Park Classroom, we have our LTC classroom where we're running different study group classes. And upcoming, besides this 信任爱拥抱幸福分享会, we also have another like a health talk. Okay, this time they're focusing more about emotions management, 情绪管理. So that one is going to happen right after, I think on the 初五哈。February 21st, 对吗？沈美21号，对吧？So that is on the 5th day of the Chinese New Year. So it's on the Saturday. So for those who want to join, also can please let us know. I think they've already shared out the link. Okay, and very importantly is you need to make your own decision on what you want to do. All right. So don't come back to class and then after for class you forgot your direction. So master always tell us, he always say Sunday 举手举手, everybody 举手举手. The minute we walk out of the class, then we, ayo, 头低低, 头低低. So just remember, whatever we learn in this system, we need to put into practice, make it part and parcel of your daily life. Okay, so for people who find it very difficult to do your 14 homework, actually it's not difficult to do your 14 homework. So there's this beautiful card that we have there. You can pick it up on your way out. There's both in Chinese and English. So our essential step 1, 2, 3 is something that we do every day. So it's encouraged to do it in the morning. Okay, so that you have charge up your day before you go out to work. So essential step 1 is on repentance and pledge making. They come together as one step. Essential step 2 is about practicing love and gratitude. Essential step 3 is our sun visualization meditation. And then number 4 is to actually watch one episode of 弟子规. 反过来有中文啊，给他这个卡了。Yeah, 他那个是英文的，对对对。That's the old one. Yeah. We give you a copy when you're on the way out. Yeah. Okay, so then you have to do your 弟子规. So as a lot of people have experienced it, 弟子规 you need to sit down to watch, especially for the first time if you're doing it. And master keep emphasizing and tell us that the only 弟子规 we should watch and learn from is from 蔡律旭老师. Okay, so you need to watch through the 41 episode. Okay, it's really something very enhancing to what you need to do as your daily life. And of course, listen to master song. We encourage you to listen to 3 songs a day. So you can listen to a song while you are driving or MRT or when you wake up, when you want to brush your teeth on your YouTube. Okay, and of course, 照镜子, when you brush your teeth, you look at the mirror already, right? When you dress up to get ready to go out, you also look at the mirror, not to see if you are pretty or not pretty. Of course, you want to see whether you are glowing compared to yesterday. But most important thing is you want to do reflection of what you could have done better. Or is there something that you could have avoided doing for that day? Or is there better words of better choices of words that you can use when you are speaking to someone else? Okay, and then of course you read our SLSC books and listen to the online short lectures. So if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, there's a lot of clips, 3 minutes plus, 4 minutes plus, all extracted from either 公修课, okay, and then some is 辅导你家 repeat. And of course, then the next one you can do is to write down your daily journal. 每天的心得. If you can't write 心得, start with 每天3样感恩的事情. 3 things that you are grateful for. Start somewhere. Then once you get the momentum of writing, you'll realize that slowly you're able to write your 心得. Writing journal is a very good opportunity for us to reflect what we have done that day. What are the things we could have done better? So start with that. I have not lapsed my 心得 since 2022 April 8, if I'm not wrong. But of course, there were times that I was really sick, especially during COVID, and 1 or 2 times I was really sick. I really could not continue. 2 of us, when we are in Vegas, we are on our bed at 3 a.m. We need to wake up at 5, but 2 of us is holding the phone. We we drop. We drop. You know, first night is me, second night is her, and then got one night 2 of us also the same thing. We said, 你写完了吗? Then how come no voice? Oh, those off. Then suddenly she wake up. I also wake up because we need to continue, right? So it's a responsibility, but it's something that actually helps us record and document. Because you realize when you write down, whether you type or you write, all these things will go into your 灵魂记忆体 even stronger. So it actually goes into your body, mind, and soul. So it's actually even stronger. So start off with a simple journal a day. Okay, and of course, attend like what you are doing right now, attend our weekly global class, weekly master global class, as well as the group study class. And of course, when you have like sharing, like Uncle Tek, okay? Uncle Tek sharing is simple, but he's still sharing. From his tone of sharing, we know he's happy. He's enjoying this class. Cheryl, for Esther sharing, right? She has got so much gift, so she wants to share. So when you receive gift and after practicing supervised ego code, very important is you need to share. Okay, 这个是一个诀窍. You need to share. And then the next thing is let go our ego. 我执. And this is something that all of us every moment need to practice because very easy our 我执 will come out again. Very easy. So we need to keep on use 感恩 to actually, the more 感恩 you are, the more you realize that all this is not accredited to because of yourself. And you have to create a very blissful living that is to 营造. Okay, go out with your Mr. Chan and Mrs. Chan. You need to 营造. Go to the dining table. Don't look at your handphone. Put down. Start conversation. All right, start conversation. So maybe Mr. Chan today say something and then Cha Xing say 又讲这个话题. Then Cha Xing has to improve, right? Then you can be angry, cannot be angry. Then you change another topic. Maybe it's a topic that she doesn't like to listen that often. Then change another topic. So always use mind switching. 转念, okay? Then the more you can 转念, the more you can 营造. So that's where the next thing we call is actually 转念. So you need to always 转念. And the next thing is you need to actually 参悟空, which means you really need to reflect on the situation. You need to understand it. And then you really need to have realization. That's 参悟空. Okay, for those who go to US trip, you will know this one 参悟空 is a very, very key highlight whenever we go to US trip. So 不知不觉 along the trip, you will achieve a lot of 参悟空. Okay, all right, Rebecca?
Yes, thank you, Eileen. All right, we are about there because if it's nothing, any people want to share to just reflect, just talking about journal, like what Mr. Siu just now after reading, then he shared about to reflect on the books. That is very important because it helps us to remember. It's just too many books, sometimes we cannot get in. So once we read through the books, we just write it down. It's like a journal and to record. So always 心得心中所得. So we have to write it down. So journal is very important. Also help us to reflect. So every night we have to write journal because we have to pass it out. So everyone who get little things received also write journal. I know Esther wrote journal very well. And then the father always like her journal. Yes, or reflecting that day while they are father and the daughters sitting together in the 共修 class. Then the father keep teasing her. Then she's angry. 不要吵我了. very, very good. The harmony is there because the family harmony is very, very touching. So I keep looking at them. Then just now I asked her, Esther, 你爸爸吵你呀? No lah. She said she's playing with me. He always teasing me. Yes, correct. So the family has actually the whole uplifted. One person learning is like our family. When I start to learn, it just influence the whole family. So in Super Life Secret Code, remember not to change other people. The mirror is for us to reflect and to change ourselves, not to change other people. Just remember, only Super Life Secret Code system have. Because in other system, you always go to 拜拜, you ask the person, 我要这个人改,我要他听我的话. Never happens in Super Life Secret Code. Master always want us to change our CT. 反求诸己, that is most important. So in 弟子规 is help us to prevent to make mistakes. Like what Eileen says, the daughter's going to marry, then last time we want them to listen to us. Like now my daughter is looking after a 5 months baby. She got very good techniques. So once I tell her that, wow, don't give this out food, she will do the research and then send me, Mom, to look at this thing. Then I will tell her that, wow, that is good. So it's something to improve ourselves. And then we learn from them also. Don't think that I'm mother, I always have to be the right one. So we also accept their advice, accept their learning, and we learn together. Yeah, only in Super Life Secret Code. So introduce friends, our Super Life Secret Code is very, very good, positive energy. There is no religion related. All right, Aline, we are going to wrap up soon and then we are going to take a photograph.
Yeah, before we wrap up, has anybody got anything to share from your recent experience in December trip? Amy, got anything to share? A lot to share.
a lot now.
Next week we'll give
Yeah.
you 15, 20 minutes airtime. Oh,
She's
never mind.
going
You let me
to-
know which day. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
going
because now we have 5
US. Wow.
You're going to the US trip? Wow. Amazing. This is going to be her
Wow.
second time going to the US trip. Okay, we'll wait for you to be back. So then the week after. Okay, so for those who wants to have a sharing, and Mr. Chan, when you're ready to share about how you walk out of your situation, let us know. We
next
will
week
hear from
again.
you because yes, last week after his sharing at downstairs, we had a conversation. So in fact, Mr. Chan has also walked out of depression because after he has met Super Life Secret Code. So whenever you're ready, you let us know. Okay. And of course, very important, mark your date now. So we have 21st February if you can, 28th February, very, very important. Try not to miss because it's not easy for us to get Jia Junjie and Nan Jiange to come to Singapore because they are very, very busy full-time doing Super Life Secret Code. And of course, very importantly, mark on your calendar 3月14号, 3月15号, March 14 and March 15. Okay, so Saturday concert 2 to 5 and Sunday workshop from 10 to 6. So everybody wants to embark on your golden journey and it's for you to grab hold of the opportunity and make this golden journey even ever shining for yourself. All right, with that, we'll wrap up for our session for today. Thank you very much. We'll see you same time, same place next week. Thank you.
Thank you to our Master Ted San and thank you to Dato in overseas and thank you everyone tonight.